Hello, welcome to today's video. In this video we are going to learn how to make this beautiful artwork using texture paste. This is going to be a step-by-step tutorial, so if you are a beginner, don't worry, just follow up and you will end up creating this beautiful texture paste yourself. All that we're gonna need in this video is a canvas, one tool that I'm going to elaborate about in a second, and the texture paste that we are going to use to shape those beautiful patterns. So in another video I teach you how to make this texture paste non-cracking and beautifully solid. So if you do not want to buy texture paste and you want to make your own, make sure to check that video. I'm going to link it in the description below and also in the upper right of the screen. So that's it, let's get started and I hope you enjoy.
So this is the tool that I'm going to use, the only palette knife I'm going to use creating this artwork. Of course you can create a variety of artwork, but today we are working on this project and we are going to create these patterns. This is the only art tool we're going to use today, if you can see it. Now since we do have our mixture, you can choose your colors. Preferably choose light colors, like for example I'm choosing these two, yellow and bright red. So you can end up with bright patterns, but of course you can choose any colors that you want. You can also use these tube acrylic colors. These are the patterns that we are going to make. It's totally up to you whether you wanted to keep the original white with some hint of the color that you chose. For example, here I do have the white pattern with the little hint of the color orange in the background, which is very cool. It looks really cool. So we are just going to mix our paste with the colors that we want. We're gonna thoroughly mix it, not totally mix it, to give us this effect of having stripes of the color, the other color inside, and then you're gonna wanna wipe the back. See the back? I'm going to wipe it like this, and also I'm going to wipe the sides. So now the knife is clean from all the sides and also clean from the back, and now I'm going to start adding the pigment. I'm going to apply pressure only to the tail and then drag. Okay, so these cute little papers are just for practice. So if I want to make the reverse one, just gonna put a little bit of the pigment behind this knife and then apply from the clean one on the back like so. Okay, and also I need to make sure to clean the sides. Okay, and then we are going to put pressure, slightly shape it, like you want to shape it before dragging, and then apply pressure in the middle and drag. It's a little bit harder to reach the shape that I want on camera, especially from up close. But I'm going to now start creating the art that we are going to make. These are just samples. I'm going to go with the fully colored one. So this is the big amount of the paste that we previously made. I'm going to take a bunch here in the cup. We don't want to ruin it because we might change our mind later that we want another color. So we want always to have a stock of the colorless paste. I'm gonna add a little bit of red, also a little bit of yellow. Just for fun, a little bit of green, just the tiniest little bit of green. Okay? I'm gonna take my palette knife and mix. We're gonna mix thoroughly. So we're not gonna mix totally till the end. We just want the colors to be popping through the white paint or the white paste. See how beautiful this is? That's what we want. That's the result we're gonna work on. Okay. When it's totally ready, I'm gonna get my canvas and start applying on the back. As I showed you before, on the back of the knife, and then clean the knife from down, clean it from the sides. Okay, make sure the knife is clean. That's a beautiful texture. Look at that. I don't know if I can show you, but like, it's beautiful. That's definitely a beautiful color. Oh my god. Just make sure it's clean. We want the petals to be as clean and as similar as possible, and that's why I want to clean it. I'm going to start here, putting it like this, and then dragging to the middle, and drag. Wow, it's beautiful. It always is a surprise for me when I drag, because every time it's a different set of colors and it's really satisfying and beautiful. Look at that. Then drag from the middle and drag. Wow. You can also reshape it so it's... You can also give the background a color, but this course is just for demonstration of how to make such beautiful shapes. This gets a lot of messy, but that's the fun part about it, getting messy with the colors. Okay, this is a little bit to the side, and then drag. Wow, beautiful. Just gonna try to load the knife not so much. Now I'm going to put the next one in between the first two, like this, and drag. So loading the brush with the same amount every time will give you a more satisfying geometrical look. Of course, we're skipping the organizational part about this. We just want to learn the technique and master the technique, and then you can also, you know, make a grid before starting to apply these patterns, and that will take the art to a completely superior level. If you organize like the amount of paste that you add to the knife, that you load the knife with, and also the geometry before starting to add them. Wow, so pretty. I kind of wish I did give the background a color, maybe like a pastel-y color, peachy color before we started doing this. I'm gonna start adding from the beginning of the row again. Wow, I like this one. It's very full of colors. So now the amount that I had is done. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add another batch. You do remember the colors that we chose to apply, right? Red, yellow, and a little bit of green. You have to remember the ratios, like if you put a little bit more red, a little bit less yellow, just for the symmetry of the artwork. But when it comes to fun, like I just any day play this game for fun. It's really satisfying. You should really try it. It's really satisfying to mix colors and you know, every time dragging and getting a different pattern. It's just so satisfying. But if you are doing it for the artistic part of it, then you maybe need to take care of the ratios that you're working with. Wow, my hand is a complete mess at this point, but doesn't matter. That's the art. Perfect. Last one, I'm gonna make it small. I find that the smaller the load, the cuter the pattern. But maybe this is just a coincidence. Wow, this one is so pretty. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Alright guys, and that's the final result. I really hope you liked it, and also hope that you enjoyed the process and that it would help you release the artistic side of you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and also push that notification button so you can get notified every time we make a video. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit a like and maybe share it with a few friends who are also interested in art. Alright, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next one. Bye!